we are playing as white and we begin with e4. Black's turn. Black plays the Sicilian defense. We take the knight out and further decides to develop the pawn at d4. Further we take it back. This is the Sicilian defense open. We play knight c3 and then we take the knight back, attacking towards the central pawn, such that he takes the bishop b4, where we decide to take the bishop d3. The bishop comes to d3 and we are attacking towards this, like defending the pawn. Black decides to castle, we also castle, maintain the king's safety. Black to play and black is thinking for the response, having 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So let's see how black responds over here. Now 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds. He play rook to e8. We decide to take the bishop out to g5, creating a pin. He play x6, where we decide to take the bishop back to x4, maintaining this pin, and he play knight d4. We decide to take the knight d5, attacking this, putting pressure, and at the same time playing c3, that is going to attack towards the knight and the bishop both at the same time. So this is black to play, and let's see how black responds over here. Okay, now black is thinking for the response. Well, so he decided to take the bishop e7, defending, where we decide to take the pawn at e5. Now we are also attacking towards the pawn. So he played knight takes d5. So in this position, it is our turn and we decide to take the knight, where he takes it. And further, so in this position, we decide to take this knight. We'll take the knight at c4. Black's turn. Let's see how black responds over here. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds over here. So black to play and he takes the queen out to f6, where we play c3 attacking this knight. The knight may go back to b5 or to f5 in any of the possible variations black can do. 3 minutes and 30 seconds and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. So yeah, that's true. Well, so let's see what black responds over here. Now in this position the c3 pawn is attacking towards the knight, where the knight goes to f5, for which we decide to take this knight, where if we take it we'll take the knight d6, attacking the rook, the queen both at the same time. So black's turn. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime guys, if you want you can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. Okay, now 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds. Now black is thinking for the response over here. If he tries playing the queen to e5 attacking this knight, we can play our rook at e1, which is going to create a more and more trouble for black. Because queen to e5, we play rook e1, creating an attack. We takes the knight, we'll take the rook, he brings the king x7, such that we decide to give a check, queen d3. Now he played g6 and we decide to double up. Now doubling up of rooks, which is going to help us a lot. So let's see what black responds over here. Black's turn and black is thinking for the response, where he plays queen to b6. Now the main motive is all clear. He is trying to attack like this. So what we can do is, well, we'll play queen d4, offering a trade, attacking the bishop, threatening the mate in 1. So black has to be careful for that. And guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. Okay, so this is black to play and black is thinking for the response, having 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime guys, if you want you can also challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. He decided to trade the queens where we'll also take it back. Further, he may try. So he play bishop f6. The main motive is to attack towards the center pawn. Well, what we'll do is we'll play rook f8. We are attacking this pawn, and at the same time we play rook c8. Now the main attack is all clear. We are attacking towards the bishop, and we are going to win a piece. So maybe he decide to take the pawn at center, where we decide to take the bishop, like we are gaining advantage. That's why he also take it back, and we also take this rook. Now black's turn. Black decides to take it. We'll play the rook c7. Pawns both are under attack, so black has to lose one pawn. The best move can be playing d6, because he will not allow this pawn to be pushed further. So he play d6, and anytime the bishop can come and can defend it. We'll decide to play rook takes b7. He play bishop a3. We'll take this also, and the bishop goes c5. Now we decide to play rook c7. If I take, he will take. That's not going to benefit. So we begin with a4. The main intention is all clear. Well, so first of all, we'll take this pawn, and then we play rook f6, the main attack towards these two pawns, where black to play, and black is thinking for the response such that he respond with the move king c4. Now we'll take this pawn. He plays d5. We'll take this pawn also, and then we decide to take rook h8. We'll take the rook d8. Now we are not allowing the pawn to be pushed, and at the same time we are going to push it further. So we play g5. He play king c2. We play g6. He decided to promote to queen. So black's turn, and black is thinking for the response. He may promote to queen. We can take it. That's an easy response. So he play bishop f8. The main response is, if I will take it, then he may promote to queen. That's the main plan. So we begin with the move h4, h5, and that's the main plan. Let's see what he responds. He decided to queen up. We'll take it. He'll take back, and we play a5. Now we have 4 pawns pushing forward. So it is an easy win for us. Well, so black decides to not to give up. Instead, he play king e2, and that's a very nice sign, not to give up. He play a6. He decided to play bishop c5. We play g7. Now ultimately, so he play bishop takes on f2, trying his best. Where we play king h1, and ultimately we promote to queen. So this is black to play, and black plays king f3, where we decide to push this also, and we can promote it also as a queen. So we can have 2 queens on the board. Let's see what black responds. Now black is thinking for the response, and black decides to resign the game. So here comes another game. And guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. If you want, you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So he plays d6, the Pirc defense. We play d4, like we are establishing the control at the center. And then comes c4. We'll decide to develop our knight, and then our bishop to e3. He plays e5, trying to attack towards the center. We'll decide to push it forward, that is d5. Means we are confronting towards the center, where he play a6. Now after the move a6, we'll decide to develop the knight f3. Now knight f3, and he plays knight g2 f6. We play bishop e2, making space so that we can further castle and can maintain our king's safety. He play x6. The main intention is our bishop can not come here. So we decide to castle, cause we also need to maintain our king's safety. He play bishop e7, for which we decide to play a4. Now we can further continue with a5, and can place our bishop here, trying to attack the queen. Well, the knight is already defending it, so we can take the queen out. He decided to play b5, where we can take this pawn and can try attacking. So first we begin with end passing. The main reason is opening up of file. Now we have opened this rook file. He play knight takes on p6, for which we decide to take the queen out to p3. The main response attacking towards the knight. So black's knight is under attack, and he decides to take the knight back. Now he is defending his pieces by this, where we'll decide to play the rook c1. The main intention is we can take this knight. He decided to play c5 and is creating a close position for the bishop where we decide to uh, okay, now we'll take this knight a4. Knight comes to a4, we can play the bishop d2 and can open up our bishop. So let's see what black responds. Black plays bishop b7, for which we decide to play. Okay, now we play queen a3. We can play b4 and can attack towards this. So b4 is the main response that I'm thinking for. He decided to play rook to b8. We play b4 attacking towards the pawn. So if we take, we can take it back from the queen. He played knight b6 and of course we decline the trade. Instead we take the pawn attacking the knight. So if knight will take it, then we can also take this pawn, attacking the queen, the bishop, both at the same time. So this means, okay, he goes for it. We'll take it. The queen, bishop, both are under attack. So queen takes or the bishop takes, and further we decide to take the knight. Black's turn, and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. And if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. So we play c5, the main intention, attacking this knight. Now, if he takes knight takes on it, we can take from the bishop. Bishop will take it, and then we can try applying the pressure towards this. Well, so let's see what black responds over here. So for now, black's turn, and black is thinking for the response. He can now the bishop is under attack, and at the same time the knight is under attack. So he has no more option else to play knight takes on c5. Now if he so he play bishop takes c5, where first of all we'll take this knight, and that was a free miss by black. Now at the same time bishop, and so we'll take this from the bishop. The queen is under attack. Now black's turn. Black decides to play queen takes d5, where of course we'll accept the queen trade. Now after he takes it, we'll take this pawn from the knight. So we are having a +5 advantage, and let's see how he continues the game. So this is we are having 2 minor pieces advantage. He decided to play rook e8, where he is trying to create an attack like this. Okay, so we'll decide to play bishop to d4, and let's see what he responds over here. He play f6 attacking this. We decide to okay, now in this position we'll play bishop h5. Now let's see what he responds. This is black to play, and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He decide to take it. We'll take this rook, and if he takes it back, for which we'll defend our bishop. So we decide to play bishop e3, trying to attack towards the open diagonals that we are having. So let's see what he responds. He play king x7. We decide to play rook a1, and are further attacking towards this pawn. Now he play rook e6, where we decide to play rook a5, and ultimately we are also having the same advantage that we had earlier. We play rook b1. The main intention is all clear, attacking towards this bishop. So the bishop goes back, and we decide to add some more and more pressure towards this. Well, so first of all we'll begin with the move f4. Now the main reason are we are opening up the king, and at the same time we are attacking this pawn. The bishop, the rook, creating an attack towards this, so it's a better option. We play g3, where this is black to play, and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. He takes on f4, bishop takes on f4, and let's see what he responds now. Now what we can do, he play bishop c6. That's not a good response, so we'll take the pawn, and at the same time attacking towards the rook. That's the main plan. So let's see what black responds over here. Ultimately I am having a rook advantage, that is +5 points advantage. So let's see what black responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Well, we play rook b2 b6. The main intention is all clear, attacking towards the bishop. He play bishop e4. We'll trade the rook. Now he'll take it back from the bishop, and we play h4. Where let's see what he responds. Now we have to try to find out some more and more advantages. We'll play rook a7 attacking towards this. So we may play bishop e5 and are attacking towards this. Now ultimately we are going to win this pawn. So 1 minute and 50 seconds and here black chooses to resign. So guys, if you want you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So here comes another game where we are playing as white and we play e4. Black plays e5 where we decide to develop the knight attacking this center pawn where he played e6 the Philidor defense. We developed the bishop to c4 and he played x6, we played e3. So this is black to play and black plays knight f6. We play x3 not allowing the bishop to come here. He plays c6, we will begin with c3, the main intention to attack towards d4. He play b5 attacking towards the bishop such that we'll take the bishop back. And further he may also play a5. Oh, okay. So the main plan is all clear. So over here we begin with the move a3 like we are just making space. Let's see what he responds now. He played g6 for which we decide to castle because castling is important for maintaining the king's safety. We play queen e2 and then rook d1. Rook to d1 and the queen e2 are very important pieces. Now queen e2 defending the pawn. Rook d1 means we can ultimately play e4 at d4 and can attack towards the center. Well, so first we'll develop the knight to b to d2 where this is black to play and black plays bishop e6 and of course we'll decline the trade. So we play bishop c2 and we may try pushing it forward for making an open space. He plays c5 like he is quite aware for the threat. We play knight f1 and then knight to g3. Now we are focusing on full development towards the king side, two knights towards the king side and at the same time the bishop. Why don't take the bishop? So taking the bishop in this position, if we are talking about, I should have taken the bishop, right? Well, so if I will take the bishop, then rook will take it back and that's not going to benefit a lot. It is not going to benefit me for that. And even if I play bishop back over here, then I am going to have an open diagonal by removing these pawns. So that's going to create an advantage. Now this is d5 on the board and we can see 5 pawns at the same file. Now over here we decide to take the pawn like we can try pushing it and bishop can be open. So let's see what the response over here. In the meantime guys, if you want you can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. So bishop takes on it or queen takes on it. Well, I will prefer, so bishop takes on it trying to open up the bishop. In this position we decide to play d4. Now the main reason is both the bishops are developed and are most and most attacking. The rook is attacking towards this. We'll take the pawn, attacking this pawn. So let's see what he responds now. Well, bishop takes on the knight, trying to create two pawns. Because if bishop will take, I will take it back. And there are two pawns. Let's see what he responds now. The knight under attack, the pawn under attack, the pawn under attack. So this means he is having three more attackers. He played queen d5 trying to attack this pawn. We decide to, okay, now in this position we'll decide to play knight at the center, that is knight e4, where if we take it we can take back from the bishop going to create attack towards this. So knight takes on it, bishop takes and it's going to create a dangerous position for black. Let's see what black responds now. Now it is black to play and black is thinking for the response. In the meantime guys, if you want you can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. He play rook a to c8 for which we'll decide to take the pawn, where if he takes it then we can try putting pressure. Well, knight takes on it attacking towards the queen can be the possible variation over here. So he decided to take it from the knight, we'll take from the bishop, the main intention is all clear. So maybe rook takes on it, like he'll begin with the rook sacrifice in this position. So let's see what black responds. Black plays bishop takes d4 for which we'll decide to take the rook, giving check. So this means that's the forced variation and he has to take the, and ultimately he will lose the queen. Now once again we are having a rook advantage. This means +5 advantage. So he play knight e2, we play king f1, and ultimately black to play. Let's see how black responds over here. So black to play, and we can expect the knight. Okay, knight takes on it. We'll take it back. The bishop takes on the pawn, attacking rook is possible variation. We are also attacking this pawn, so maybe he can take the rook, c8. Okay, he play bishop takes b2. We'll take the pawn and are further attacking this also. Well, so we'll decide to take this pawn, and at the same time we are attacking this bishop. He played bishop b4. We'll begin with the response rook a7. The main intention is all clear. Bishop, rook, both are attacking this pawn. So that is black to play, and black decides to resign the game. So guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So here comes another challenge where we are playing as black, and we are playing against the Réti opening, that is knight f3. We play c5, a kind of Sicilian. Well, that's not exactly Sicilian, but we are playing like that. We played e5, attacking towards the center, and then develop the knight to c6. So we play b6, like we can develop bishop. We play bishop b7. Now he plays bishop g2. We play queen c7. We are expanding towards the queen side. He play e6, and now he play e4. That's a very nice response on the board, such that we decide to take the pawn. Yes, taking the pawn is very important here. Now in this position we'll play e5, and we are going to make this pawn stable over here. He play knight c4, trying attacking towards this, which is not going to benefit a lot. We play b5, and he play knight back to a3, where we'll decide to develop the bishop. Bishop comes to d6, and further we are aiming to castle. He play knight f5, trying attacking this. We'll decide to castle, maintain the king safety. He play rook d1, trying attacking towards the bishop, where we'll decide to play the rook a to d8. And now this is white to play. White is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. He play bishop e3. The main intention. There is one disadvantage, and that is uh okay. Well, we play g6, attacking this knight. The knight may go back or may simply take it. Well, that's he play knight h6 check. We play king g7. Knight may go back, so he play bishop g5, trying attacking towards the knight. Where in this position we play bishop e7, where we are trying to remove the pin. He takes the rook. We'll take it back from the rook, controlling this important file, and then we decide to take the pawn, attacking the bishop. If bishop takes on the bishop, where we'll decide to take back from the knight, because we have to activate our bishop. That's the main reason. So he play queen e3, where we play. Okay, now we play knight at the center. That's the blunder. Queen takes on it, and we decide to take this knight. Okay, now this is white's turn. White decides to take, where we begin with the response. Okay, now in this position we'll decide to play rook e8. He play queen h4 check. We play king g7, defending the king counter threats, where let's see what white responds over here. So white's turn, and white is thinking for the response. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. He play f4. Now in this position we'll decide to uh, so we play f6, attacking the knight. The knight may go back. He play knight g4. So over here we'll take the bishop. Okay, so we'll begin with the response h5, attacking the knight. Bishop takes on the knight is the possible variation, because the knight and the queen are attacking. So he decides to take the knight back, where we decide to play knight e3, because knight is a very important piece here, and bishop attacking. So maybe bishop takes on the bishop is a possible variation. Yeah, he plays this, and we'll take it back, threatening the mate in one, so queen can come to h3 as an easy defense, where he play queen h3 as I told you. So in this position we'll decide to play rook d8. The main intention, rook can come to. Okay. He play rook e1 trying to attack towards the knight, where we play knight c2 attacking the rook. White to play, and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. He play rook c1, where we respond with the move rook to d2. Let's see what he responds now. And also we can play the queen. So we'll take the queen to f3. Now adding more and more attackers, as well as knight to e3 is going to create a massive attack towards white. So he play a3. That's okay. We play knight e3 attacking the queen. Now the queen center attack, and there's a checkmate also. That is queen over here. So maybe queen cannot come here. Instead, queen has to focus on any of the two squares. Otherwise, queen to g2 is a checkmate. So white has to be careful over here. Let's see how he responds here. Okay, now black's turn, and sorry, white's turn, and white is thinking for the response, having 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. If you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. Now, white is having 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Hmm. Let's see what he responds over here. Okay, in this position, if we look towards better responses, where he play rook e1, we'll obviously take the queen, and he takes it back. So it's better that he's not resigning. We'll decide to take the b2 pawn, and let's see what he responds over here. White to play, and white is thinking. White cannot remove the knight, otherwise queen to g2 is a checkmate. So let's see what he responds. This means we can state that white is in a disadvantage, where he decided to resign. So guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. And here we begin with the move knight f6, such that white to play, white plays c4, we play e6, and then d5. The queen's gambit declined, where we'll take it. White to play, and white is thinking. He play bishop g5, for which we'll decide to play bishop e7. And let's see what he responds. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, where white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He played knight f3. We decide to castle, maintain the king's safety. Now 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, where he play e3. We play c6, for which this is white to play. Let's see how he responds over here. He is having 4 minutes and 30 seconds, where he play bishop d3. We play a6. Now let's see what white responds. He play queen c2. We begin with the move x6, attacking the bishop. Bishop plays goes to x4, for which we decide to take the knight to d7. White to play, and white decides to castle. We decide to play c5, attacking towards the center. If white takes, knight can take it back, attack the bishop. So we are attacking this bishop. He play bishop takes on f6. We'll take it back, and ultimately attacking the bishop is the threat for white. Let's see what white responds over here. White plays rook a to d1, where we'll decide to take the bishop. Now he'll take it back, and ultimately we'll play bishop e6. We are adding a defender to this. He play knight e4, attacking the bishop. So we'll play queen to b6, attacking the pawn, defending this. So we'll take it back from the pawn, adding a defender, and at the same time, the pawn is under attack. So this is white to play, and white plays e4, for which we'll decide to take this pawn. He'll take it back, and then we decide to play queen takes on b2. Knight takes, queen takes. So we take queen takes on f6. White's turn, and white is thinking for the response, having 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. He play rook f to e1, for which we decide to play rook f to d8. The queen is under attack. So let's see what white responds over here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the response. He play queen b3, for which we decide to play rook takes on d1. White will take it back from the rook or the queen. Okay, he play rook takes d1, we play b5, and we can play So now rook is attacking this, and this is the main threat coming. We play rook f8, attacking towards this pawn. So queen takes on e6, giving check, and here we'll decide to play king x7, like we are declining the trade. So if we take, we have to take it back. If we take, we have to take it back. So this is white to play, and white plays queen a4, and we decide to play king h8. He play f3, for which we'll decide to play queen p6 check, and then comes queen a5, the pawn under attack, as well as two pawns defended. Let's see what white responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. We play rook d8. The main intention is all clear. We are attacking towards the d1. So we'll decide to play the queen c7, controlling, threatening the mate in just one move. Let's see what white responds over here. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. And if you want, you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So white's turn, and he's having 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. He decides to play queen g6, for which we play rook d1, check, and the game is going to be over. So white decides to resign the game. Guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. So we decide to play e4 on the board. White plays e5, we play knight c3, the Vienna game on the board. We'll take the queen out to g4. He play queen f6, trying to counter attack. We play knight d5, attacking the queen, the pawn, both at the same time. Yes, queen taking on it is not a checkmate. So he plays the queen back, where we'll take this pawn, attacking this. Now let's see what he responds over here. Alright, this is black's turn, and black is thinking. So he decided to resign the game. Alright. Well, so in this position, queen takes on it. Was not a mate. King can come here, and then that was our turn, where we could have made. Okay. So here comes the challenge from. Alright. We'll play e6 on the board. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. And he played e5. We'll take it. Queen takes it back. We play c6. And further, he played the queen e5 check. We play queen e7, like we are offering a queen trade. He takes it, we'll take it back from the bishop. We play d5, and then development of our knight to f6. Let's see what white responds over here. White plays knight f3, for which we decide to castle, as castling except to. Okay, have you sent? Anyways, send me the challenge first, for I can accept it. Like I did not receive any challenge. No challenges are coming. Okay. Knight comes at e4, attacking the bishop. Bishop comes to e4. He play f3. We'll decide to take the bishop back. And ultimately, white to play. White plays knight bishop g2. We play knight b to d7. Ultimately, white to play. Let's see how he responds over here. Okay, send me your chess.com ID. At least I can recognize you. He played knight a3. So we decide to play c5. The knight under attack. Let's see what white responds over here. Now this knight is under attack, so we can expect the knight to come. Roy and up. Okay. So you just send me the challenge after this game gets over. Okay? And we will continue playing against each other. Now a6 on the board, attacking the knight. The knight may go back as usual, or yeah, so knight goes back to c3. And the second variation could be playing knight over here, like attacking. So he play knight c3, we'll play d4, attacking this knight, and the knight is under attack, right? So white has to defend the knight. Let's see what white responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. And white's turn, white plays knight e4, for which we decide to take this knight at the center. He'll take it back, and we play knight to f6, attacking towards the center. He play e5 on the board, trying like the bishop, attacking towards this. We play knight d7, attacking the pawn. Bishop takes on. Yeah, where we'll decide to play the rook a7 because we have to defend this pawn at as well. Let's see what white responds over here. We are also attacking his pieces. For example, knight takes on the center and bishop takes on. Okay, now he decided to castle. The knight is defending this pawn, so we have to do something about this. So knight. Well, this is our turn where we decide to open up by bishop to x5. The main intention is all clear, attacking the pawn at e2. So white plays rook f2. We play bishop g5, we can play bishop e3 and can create a pin. Ultimately can win this pawn also. He decided to play bishop c1, trying to offer a bishop trade where we decline it. Yeah, so we'll play bishop e3, declining it. So he take it, we'll take it back. The rook is under attack, and if we will take it, like he played rook f5. That's a very nice response that I did not observe. Okay, so in this position, now I guess the game is going to be over. We play bishop takes a2. He'll take it back, and okay, so I resigned the game. Alright, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges now. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenge now. So, Roy, Arnab, if you want, you can also challenge me. Any challenges? Yeah, so here comes the challenge where we are playing as black. White plays e4. We'll respond with. Okay, we play e5. The king's pawn opening. He play knight f3. We respond with the move. Okay, so we play knight c6 like normal. How people respond. He play knight c3. The three knights opening. Where we decide to open up by bishop to c5. He play bishop b5. We play d6, and let's see what white responds over here. White's turn, and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He decide to play d4 where we decide to take it, attacking the knight. He takes it back from the bishop, we'll take it back, and after he takes it, we'll take the queen out to f6, offering a queen trade. If he'll take, we can take it back from the knight. That's a basic trade. He'll decide to take the knight, we'll take it back, and this is white to play. Let's see how white responds over here. So white is having, he play queen to e3. We'll decide to play knight e7, and he play f4, we play d5, attacking towards this pawn. He played e5, and that's not a nice response because queen g6, creating a double attack. We'll take the pawn. Now let's see what he responds over here. He play f5. Knight takes on it is a very easy response over here. He played queen g5 where we decide to castle because castling is important for maintaining the king's safety. Well, let's see what he responds over here. So this is white to play, and white is thinking for the response. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Okay, so he play queen h5 where we decide to. Alright, we'll decide to play knight h6. Like we are just securing our pieces. He plays bishop takes on it. We'll play g takes f6. He'll take it back. Okay, so queen takes back. Alright, so white is thinking for the response over here. Let's see how white responds in this position. He play queen takes x6, and we play queen g6, offering a queen trade where if white will accept, so he play queen f4, declining the trade, and we play bishop e6. Now let's see what he responds over here. He play rook f3, trying to create this threat. We play king h8. Now let's see what he responds. He play rook a to f1, where we decide to play. Now in this position we'll decide to play rook to b8, rook a to b8, trying attacking towards this pawn where this is white to play. Let's see how white responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. He play knight e2 where we decide to take it, attacking the knight, as well as that's the checkmate which he pockets. So here comes the challenge from Jamie Chess Réti. So I guess any YouTuber is challenging me? Okay. Well, he plays c4, we play knight f6, he play knight c3, and then comes e5. He play e4 where we respond with c5, and knight comes out. So that's 3. Okay, 3 plus 0 game where we have to play fast d6, and then we decide to castle. Further, we take the bishop out to g4 and we take it. White takes back, we play knight d4. He takes it, okay, so we'll take it back from the pawn, attacking the knight. He play knight d5 and we decide to play rook c8. This is white to play and white plays b3. So we'll decide to take the knight. He takes it back where we play f5. The main intention attacking towards the center. Actually, we can play f4 and can attack towards white. He play bishop x3. For we play g6. Now that's the main plan, which can be observed. Well, let's see what he responds over here. This is black to play and f4 on the board where in this position he's trying attacking towards this. So we play bishop f6 like we are adding a defender. Let's see what white responds over here. So white plays rook to c1, for which we'll decide to take the rook c7, and let's see what he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. Now, in this position, what we can expect is playing b4 this. So he played king over here. Well, that's a possible response where we decide to play a5. Now, because I'm aware of this b4 and this response, that's why. So I play a5 and some side moves also work. He played g4, trying attacking towards this. Where what we'll do is we'll take the pawn and that's the main key. Now if rook takes, bishop comes and that's the main attack. So also we can play this rook over here. That's the main attack. Well, so he takes it. Okay, we'll play rook e7. Queen under attack, so queen has to be defended. Let's see what white responds over here. White's turn and white is thinking. Also, what we can do is we can play g5. Now the pawn's defended, the bishop defending. Maybe rook takes on it, trying to surprise. Let's see what he responds. So he play rook c2 e1, trying offering. We'll accept the trade, of course. He'll take it and we begin with the response. King h8. Like we have to remove the king. He play bishop, rook e6. We play rook e8, offering a trade. He play queen e2, for which we'll decide to play. So we'll decide to not take. Instead, we play rook f8. Now let's see what white responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He play king g2, and we decide to bring. So we play bishop e5, like the bishop at the center. And let's see what he responds. So white to play and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He play king f3, where we play a h5, and now this is going to be the very biggest attack towards white. He play king f2 and we think, okay, now we have to think over here. If I push it, bishop takes, I will take, so that's going to benefit me. So I will play g4, like offering attack, and then we play f3 attacking the queen, the bishop attacking the pawn, the queen coming here attacking. So this means that's our game. So he play queen d2, where we play queen h4 check, king goes back, is forced, I guess. Okay, so let's see what he responds. The bishop attacking towards this diagonal is also a main threat to white. He play king g1. Now queen coming over here is also a very biggest threat coming. So what we'll do is uh hmm, okay, so now in this position what we'll do is, like, we can observe this threat coming, so we have to do something about this, and we play bishop g7, not allowing this threat. So this is he plays f6, and that's an easy response. Rook takes on f6. He played this. Okay, So we'll take back from the queen. We have to defend our pieces, and at the same time we have to attack. So white's turn, and white is thinking for the response, where he play queen takes on a5, for which we'll decide to push forward, and I guess that's an queen f3 checkmate. So I guess, guys, if you want, you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed, and I hope. Okay, any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. So here comes the challenge from last place also. Well, you see a YouTuber, Jamie Chess Réti. Okay. So here comes the challenge from last place. Hello Jamie Chess, are you a YouTuber? And welcome to my channel. Thanks for playing against me. Okay, he played e4. We'll take knight f6. Well, let's see what he responds. So now, hmm. Okay, so let's see what he responds over here. He played bishop f4, where we played e5, and hmm. He played knight c3, where we respond with the move c6. He played e3, we'll take the bishop out. White to play, white decides to play knight f3, we play e6. And let's see what he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So, leeches, super. Okay, that's your ID, I guess. Anyways, if you want, you can challenge me. Just send me the challenge. That's all you have to do. Well, we play bishop d6. The main intention is all clear, attacking towards this bishop. Now white to play, and white is thinking. He decided to take it. We'll also take it back, for which this is 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. He played queen to d3, for which we'll decide to play knight b to d7, and this is white to play. Let's see what he responds. He play knight e2, we play c5, c4, attacking this. So, okay, so Superall, you just sent me the challenge. That's all you have to do, and we will continue playing against each other. c4, the queen under attack. The queen goes back to c2, and we play the knight e4. Now, like knight at the center, very dangerous. That's why we can play this knight over here and can try attacking. He play knight e2, we play the knight f6. He take, we take. That's the basic trade on the board. Well, he take, we'll also take it back. White to play, and white is thinking for the response. He play b3. We play b5. If we take, we can take it back, right? That's right. So white plays b4, and we play a5. Let's see what he responds. If we take, we can take back from the rook. Like this is white to play. Let's see how white responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Okay, so now 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock, and he decided to play queen b2, for which we'll decide to push the pawn forward a4 and can play a3. So we play a3 on the board, where we decide playing g5, because after g4 he cannot take it, otherwise rook will be gone. So he play f3. That's not a very nice response. We play knight to g3. This attack, he takes it. We'll take, and queen coming over here, maybe. Okay, let's see what he responds. He play queen f2. That, as I told you. So in this position, of course, queen is an important piece, and we will decline the trade. Instead, we play queen to d6. Now we are going to play attacking in this position, like you can see. So this is white to play, and he play king d2. Okay, so he play king to d2, for which we decide to play f5, and we can push f4 attack towards this. So we play f4 attacking towards the pawn. Now if he tries to push it, we can take it. Where if we take it, then that's going to create trouble. So he play e4. Now I am also thinking for e5. Well, if I take it, he will take it back, and then I try e5. That's also my opinion. Okay, so we'll begin with the move. Alright, now in this position I play e5. Like if we will take it, we can take back from the queen. That's the basic one. And now we have to focus on our king safety. So what I guess is we can play king f7, king g6, and that will be the safest position for this. He decided to play d takes e5. Now I'm thinking for pawn takes on it. He will take it. I will push it forward and attack the queen. Right. So now if I take it, he will take my queen, and I will push the pawn, give a check. Alright, so let's play normal queen takes on e5. Where this is white to play and white is thinking for the response. If we take, we can take back and give check. That's the basic one that many of you know. So let's see what he responds. 3 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the response. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, and let's see what white responds over here. Send me the challenge link. No, you have to send me the challenges. Well, we play queen takes on d5, king check. King comes to c2, we'll not stop. Instead, we play queen d3 check. King comes there, and now we also need to look for our safety. So we decide to castle, maintain the king's safety. Now, how? Okay, so just send. Okay, you have to find out my chess.com ID. Like my chess.com ID is the Kings of Chess official. So just search for my username, send me the challenges there, and we will continue playing with each other. That's the main plan. Now we'll play rook f to e8. If we take, we can take back from the rook. That's the plan. We'll play queen d4, for which we'll decide to play rook takes on e1. He takes it back. He takes it back maybe. So he takes it, where we'll decide to play queen x6. Okay, now I am observing this threat, which is going to make me lose. Hmm. Okay, so let's see if white is able to find it. Hmm. So guys, if you want to can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. Well, he missed that threat, and we'll play rook b8, defending it, and ultimately we have protected our rook from the threat. Let's see what he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. We play queen d5, we play king h8. Well, let's see what he responds. White to play, and white is having 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. We play queen f7. We decide to play queen f6, like offering a queen trade. He take, we take back. Okay. So now this is white to play, and white is thinking where he play x4. For which we play king g7. If we take back. That's the basic trade. So he play x5, and we play king x6. Now the pawn cannot be pushed further. So let's see what he responds. He play rook e1, for which we'll decide to play rook b6, defending. Both the pawns defended. He can play rook over here and can be aggressive. Well, so let's see what white responds over here. Cause playing rook over here is a very aggressive response. He play rook d1, we play rook e6. Now that's an easy response. And further we can play rook here, attack the pawn. So he play rook f1, for which we'll decide to play rook e2 check. King goes back anywhere. King comes to b1, and we are controlling these important squares. For which we play f5. If we take this pawn. That's the main plan. So this means we are trying attacking towards the position. He decided to take it. We'll take this pawn. Oh, maybe that's a checkmate. Hmm. So I guess the checkmate is coming. He play f6. Alright, so he does not get that checkmate, and we play king g6. Now let's see what he responds. He cannot push it further, otherwise he will lose it. So black's turn, and black choose to push it forward, so we took it. He play rook g1, we play king f6, and now this is white to play. White plays king c1, where we decide to play rook f2, attacking the pawn. Let's see what he responds over here. So this is white to play, and white is thinking for the response. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Now he decides to resign the game. Okay, so guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. Okay, so guys, I'm ending the stream, and I will meet you in the next one.